Hey everyone, I just saw episode 9 to Tokyo Ghoul. There's so much in this. I almost don't know where to, bleh. I almost don't even know where to begin actually. So, Tsukiyama is finally motivated to, I guess, start getting out of bed because he is hell-bent on meeting Kaneki, or rather, Haise. His his personal servant tells him, yes, the person you are looking at is Kaneki, but also remember, the CCG gave him the name of Haise Sasaki after he lost his memories. So the most important thing to remember is that Haise, despite being Kaneki, is a ghoul investigator. But all of that went right over Tsukiyama's head, and he only had the only goal in mind of seeing Kaneki and hoping that he remembered him. And of course, Kaneki being Haise and having no memories of his past, he doesn't remember him at all. Not only that, it was kind of funny when she was running and fell flat on his face. He still looked pretty weak physically, so he shouldn't really be trying to move around too much on his own without help, actually. So he kind of devises a plan to try re-engaging or reawakening Kaneki's old memories. Kind of the first step in this plan was, well, he did get to talk with him alone for like 5 minutes, actually. And he saw him reading, so he asked him, does he like books? And remembering from like Tokyo Ghoul, Kaneki liked Sentata Taka. Oh my god, I can't say the last name. Takatsuki Sen, I believe. Tsukiyama remember Kaneki liked that author's line of books, but Haise, basically Haise flat out said that he does like Sentat. He does like that author's line of books, but they're not his favorites because in each book, the protagonist or someone close to the protagonist ends up dying, and it's actually quite tragic that way. But in Tokyo Ghoul, Kaneki said that that's one of the things he likes about those books and everything. So to hear him do a complete 180 and say that he doesn't particularly like those books anymore was like a jolt to the senses for Tsukiyama, basically. So then a little while later, two members of the Q Squad came. So Tsukiyama kind of devised a plan, trying to get Kaneki alone, or rather Haise alone, but it does not go the way he wants because every single time he tries, someone's with him. So he's not exactly happy about that. But his only main purpose is meeting Kaneki again, or basically trying to get Kaneki back. It feels like Hori, the girl who pretty much took all the pictures of Haise, and I'm guessing of stuff belonging to Kaneki or whatever other pictures she may have, it feels like in a way it seems like she's kind of helping Tsukiyama, but also kind of hurting him for her own amusement, because she usually says that he's fun to be around and everything. So knowing his fixation on Kaneki, this seems like it might hurt him in a way. He is a ghoul, yes, but if it gets to the point where he just loses all control and attacks them, he will possibly be killed without hesitation, actually. But if he's fighting Haise and he's rambling on about how he's Kaneki and he shouldn't have forgotten him and how cruel he is and blah 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 blah, Haise will most likely be confused. But Haise is actually quite merciful to ghouls. He probably wouldn't kill Tsukiyama, more like probably incapacitate him and then probably question him for a time. But that's just my speculation. Haise also took the Q Squad to get fitted for masks by Uta because he wanted to. He basically had the thought that since they are basically kind of like ghouls, as they have their a ghoul's cognitive abilities, it would be kind of easy for them to possibly infiltrate the world of ghouls. But of course, the plan got shut down. Honestly, I think it could have worked actually, possibly, because those who don't know that they're doves would be so unassuming. It would be easy for them to probably gather information about certain things going on in the ghoul world, like certain organizations, auctions, and blah 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 blah. Anything else that may go on. Like I said, there was so much in this episode. Tsukiyama's servant also kind of tried killing off the rest of the Q Squad just to get Haise alone. But of course, the people that he employed are from Algiri Tree, and they thought Haise by himself would be a pushover. No, it was like, what, 20 people against him, and he took down pretty much everyone by himself. So the last two remaining members that attacked him ran away because they figured they're not going to survive if they try to go up against him. Also, Psycho was attacked by someone from the clown organization, and she was saved by someone who I'm betting is definitely Amon. Because at the end of Tokyo Ghoul Root 8, we didn't see him. We saw that he collapsed after his battle with Kaneki, but his Quinx was left behind and broken, but his body wasn't there. And I believe it did say somewhere in Tokyo Ghoul Re that he was turned into a half ghoul. But if I'm correct, and the person that saved Psycho was Amon, he may be a ghoul, but he doesn't exactly agree with how ghouls are. So he's probably still heavy in his beliefs that ghouls should be exterminated, even though he pretty much should be one himself. I mean, I could be wrong. It may not be Amon, but from reading Tokyo Ghoul and having some brief spoilers for Tokyo Ghoul Re, Takizawa and Amon were the only two ghoul investigators from Tokyo Ghoul Route A that I know kind of disappeared and like were not seen, so were probably counted among the deceased in a way, or probably missing. So those are the only two people I can think of that should be ghouls now. We know Takizawa is a ghoul and he's pretty much mentally completely unstable. So Amon might be, like I said, the person dressed in black. We don't see his face. We see like his nose and like the side of his face, but we don't see his full face. We don't even get to see his eyes, which sucks. So I can't really be 100% sure if that is Amon. But hopefully we do get a face reveal. I mean, I think we got like 3 episodes left. I think there's only... No, I think Tokyo Ghoul Re... Excuse me. I think Tokyo Ghoul Re is going to be like 24 episodes long. So we got a long way to go before we get that that revelation that if it is Amon or not. If it is, I might actually be happy because he was a good character. He deserves some more development, basically. But that's pretty much gonna end it for right now. I didn't even get into the sadistic craziness that happened for like 5 minutes in the episode. That was kind of disturbing. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna end it here. See you guys.